signatures, get the signatures done. It doesn't matter what beef you've got with anyone. Get it done and get it sent to Parliament. How are they against bullying, snapping up bullying? But then, it's crazy to me. It really is. We could have absolutely helped, but you obviously, little Hayley comment wants to act the martyr as usual. Martyr me, Hayley. I will save the day. You said the most vilest things, love.
It's the same shit on a different day, Ange.
Huh?
It's the same shit on a different day.
Yeah, no, a lot of people have got because I've got messages. They did get blocked. My reliable sources, like, do you know what I mean? Friends of mine got blocked.
Someone just put looking beautiful, Angie. And you do with your hair. Your hair's looking nice.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Bullying
You can
itself
tell.
is a specific criminal offence that's on their website. Bullying, yeah, it depends. I mean, it depends because bullying and harassment might fall under the same thing. Harassment, bullying, you know, and obviously harassment's a crime. So it's a very strange one for me. Do you know what I mean? Because bullying, you can get done for bullying. Let me get my Alexa. But I would have thought it fall under the same thing as harassment.
I just think it's ridiculous.
Because
someone does need to get all the clips of Hayley comment and what she says and do a live on her.
Yeah, guys, we're going to do an awareness drive on Hayley comment. Yeah, we're going to do it, okay? We're going to do it, Hayley. Send me all videos of Hayley comment who likes to block my friends, who wants to sign the signature, who blocked them out because she's got personal beef with me, okay? And then she should put that aside, yeah? Even though I called her a bully, she is a bully. She should really put that aside and just get the signature, the petition signed. So send me all the videos and we'll do an awareness on it. So let me just see this.
You have just lost the poor woman's signatures by blocking people out of a live way.
Yeah, because this is a discussion I've always had on my platform is bullying, especially with children on social media and all that kind of thing at school. And honestly, mental health, people that unalive themselves due to mental health. This is something I've always discussed on my platform. You know what I mean?
Is it the same? They're cutting the nose off to spite the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we are. So yeah, just keep posting, copying and pasting the what's it called? The petition in the comments.
People want the box, shall I let them in?
Yeah, I want to ask Delusa Dan something about bullying because I would have thought it would fall under the same thing. Bullying, isn't it the same? Bullying, harassment.
Hey, Lady Di. Hey, Sunshine.
Hiya. I've just come in for the people in the comments. We haven't got a clue what's going on. I can gather there's a petition for everybody to sign, but I heard you say you went in somebody's box and they told you to get out.
No, because I said it's crazy that you've got not to the lady. I said these are the bullies that are in the live on the platform that you were representing this petition right now. You know what I mean? But however, it's not just on me. They've blocked people that associate with me, right? That I've got messages saying they got blocked because they associate with me. This is not about what I've said in a comment, okay? I'll stand by that. This is about getting signatures on a petition.
That's wild to me that they've done that.
Yeah, so
and then it'd come across, I thought Angela and then it'd come across and Hayley screaming, "Don't get her in the box." I'm thinking, what the hell has she done?
That's because I called her out on her vile behaviour. Yeah, because she wished death on this man, right? And I called out for her vile behaviour. I'm going to do an awareness on you, Hayley, because you don't give a shit. Let's face it, you don't have empathy for anyone's life, or you have none. You're cashing out on people that go missing, right? You interfering cases. The Jay Slater. You tormented the family. You have nothing. You even said the little poor girl that unalive should get back in the pool or something. You said that was very vile. You have nothing in your soul. Okay, nothing.
You would personally put her back in the pool.
It's made me really mad because you got to put your beef aside. You know what I mean, and get the
Jay Slater's mum.
So what Hayley's done is
copy and paste.
I said, so what Hayley's done is she's saying this is my lane, basically, aren't she?
She wants to like the matter, like she always does with these cases. Oh, it was me, the Jay Slater case. I did this. I'm helping. What about the Highlander that you screwed up, Hayley?
Yeah.
It's just making me
yeah.
really, really mad.
Stuff she's done.
Because these people don't even have that empathy in them.
What about that woman that always comes in the box and Hayley put on the TikTok about her husband before she even got a chance to know herself? She found out through that.
Oh my
Yeah.
Things like that. Remember, she always gets in your box and talks about her.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, how mad is it that they're blocking people, but they want people to sign it?
It was Ginger Gemini, that's who it was.
Yeah, Ginger Jim. Yeah, but does this lady, is she aware?
So what law are they
I
trying
don't
to
know.
get or change, Angie?
Is that woman aware that, you know,
I don't think people take it with a pinch of salt of what she's done, but what she's done is vile. How people still sitting alive and rate her, I have no idea, because she isn't who she portrays herself to be. She isn't, what does she call herself, a detective or whatever she calls herself, a criminologist.
it's in the profile, guys. Everyone's putting it in the profile.
Right, so what's the petition for? What law?
To stamp out bullies, to bring out a law about bullying, and you know, because I think her daughter, I don't want to say give any misinformation, but from what I heard, her daughter unalived herself due to bullying.
Right.
I don't know whether it was online or at school. I don't know. I just quickly signed the petition because I thought she needed it done by a certain time, so I didn't actually read it.
The lady doesn't know anything about these people that she let in a box to.
No, she doesn't. But I just think it's vile that people have got blocked that are associated with me. Do you know what I mean? It's about getting this petition out there.
Angie, if anyone associates with you, Canadian Angie or Evil Queen, they are blocked from Hayley's live. She doesn't allow, or Zach the Brat as well, she doesn't allow anyone to go into any of their lives. Her own community, because she wasn't on for a week, was asking in their Discord, will I get blocked for watching another true crime live?
Who said that?
This is what happens in Hayley comic community.
Wow. I'm just mad because obviously we here have empathy for things like this. We've had many discussions on bullying, especially with children, and you've got Hayley wanting to be a martyr by blocking people. Crazy.
Like, honestly, see the stuff that she said about me the past year, saying that I stalked my unalive partner and stuff like that. None of that's true. She just said it because I asked her to be kind to me because I was grieving. She's done this to so many families, and my inbox is completely full of people that have been bullied and tormented by this woman. Yeah. There's only one family that I know of that have been happy with what she's done. But if this petition is only going to do good for the world, why would she... Look at how many people you have in this room. That's 1.8k people that could sign that petition.
Yeah, everyone keeps sharing it in the comments, guys. Everyone keeps sharing the petition. That's the only way we can do it. Because obviously we're blocked from there. So, but just keep sharing it in there. Because everything today is about the petition. Nothing else. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's awful to stop people from signing a petition just because you don't like someone. Do you know what I mean? We should all be coming together for things like this.
100k. I think she's got about 10, maybe about 12 now. I don't know. I don't know what she's got. When I signed it, she had 10k. She needs another 90, which is a lot. She's not going to probably get that tonight, but however, if she keeps going at it, she hopefully get it.
Fingers crossed. But they're also bringing out Jay's law to stop internet sleuths like her from spreading misinformation in open cases.
Yeah. Guys, you know this little the petition you're sending. Do people have to copy and paste it onto the internet? Do they? They can't just click it and enter and go onto it, can they?
Yeah, you have to copy and paste it.
You can't, no.
All right, so you have to copy and paste it to the internet, because I'm stupid when it comes to things like that, and onto the internet and do it that way. It's in my Discord as well.
Yeah, so giving false information, like you said, Ginger Gemini, that's very dangerous, especially over stuff like that. I get you.
Someone said she just needed 10 by 7:30. That's for a response. I think she still needs signatures, doesn't she? For
she was at 9,000 whenever.
Do you have to be in the UK to sign? I don't know. Do you have to be in the UK, guys?
I don't know.
Just have a look. Just click on it and just see. I don't. Oh, you do, yeah.
Yeah, Hayley's, that's like another comment. Hayley's also made fun of the yellow bus and thinking it's hilarious. Her sister is actually works in the education department, in the SEN department.
Wow.
That
absolutely bloody ridiculous.
I'll tag you in a video I made, Angie, of all this stuff, because she was talking about her morals and stuff.
Sorry, and I have my opinion. I did go in there and put a comment saying, you, not towards the lady, but I said, oh, and you've got these bullies in the boxes or something like that to make her aware. Do you know what I mean? Sorry, I couldn't believe what I saw. But we all thought the same, to be fair.
You just said it.
I just think,
It's just a shame, really, isn't it? It's a shame that she couldn't even allow people to sign a petition to come together to help. Yeah, she wished her best friend unalive to make her own life easier.
What did she do to you, Ginger Gemini?
She put up a story about basically my partner passed away on holidays and I didn't know. We just got a call to say he had unalived. And a couple of hours later I came on TikTok and she had put a post up, from the media, which I didn't blame her for because it's the media. The media pushes lies anyway.
Yeah.
But anyway, after a couple of weeks, I messaged her, didn't get through, and then she put up a post about misinformation. I said, well, you spread misinformation. I've tried to get you to take this down. And she said I was full of shit and I was a liar, and her community started calling me names. It was left at that. She said she took it down.
Someone's gone in there saying that the cult aren't signing. Oh, for God's sake. Listen, they said they weren't going to share it to me. That was their words.
678 signatures.
Yeah, that was their words. They're not going to share it to me. So they said I won't sign it then.
She does need 100,000.
It was a sarcastic comment that they'll probably twist around.
Can't you get the woman's username, Angie?
Huh?
Can't you get the woman's username?
No, we'll just do it this way.
Yeah. Make sure everyone confirms it with their email addresses.
Yeah.
This is absolutely bloody ridiculous, this is.
Yeah.
I thought, there shouldn't be really drama around this, really. You know what I mean?
She's got 10,696.
Oh, see, she got
need 100,000. You do need.
She only had she had 10k when I signed it, I think. So she got.
It says government responds to all petitions that get more than 10k.
Oh, more than 10k. Oh, that's when they respond. But what's the 100k for then? Because I think that's
100k signatures. This petition will be considered for a debate in Parliament.
Oh, right. Yeah, but still, the more signatures, the better, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it goes to.
How are Haley and Alicia blocking people? Have they got mod powers?
Alicia, over here.
Someone just commented saying Haley and Alicia are blocking people in the live.
It's on Haley's comment live, isn't it?
Oh, is it her live it's on?
Yeah.
Is it? No, I was on. No, because I got it. Haley's blocked me. She blocked me when I asked her to take that post on a year ago. But it was on another woman's live.
Apparently, Alicia in a mod, but Haley comment I've saw a lot that people have said who blocked you.
Haley does ask for mod powers when she goes into rooms.
Oh, no, it's her live, so it's the ladies' live, yeah. Right, it's not, but people are being blocked, I don't know why. There's a little girl's mother's live.
Don't forget to go into your emails and press confirm.
Yeah.
Or verify.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I just think this is absolutely ridiculous. Because they have the hatred towards you, but they're the biggest bullies. I find this absolutely ridiculous.
But what hatred? What has Angie done to Haley?
Nothing.
Exactly. She dressed up. Well, Angie, I was going to do a sketch on Haley, and I was like, no, I'm not going to make fun of her. And then I saw her dressed up as you, and I was like, do you know what? What's good for the goose? So there'll be a sketch soon.
Yeah.
No,
Very sad.
horrible.
Very, very sad. How old was the daughter? Does anyone know how old her child was? She was off school age, was she? Oh, jealousy. How's it jealousy, Kath? Please. Oh, gosh. She's 14. Oh, she's only 14.
Oh, really? Oh, that's terrible.
I read it, guys, because there is a detailed as to what's happened.
Yeah.
I don't know how do I get... One sec.
No child should have to deal with that.
No. Sorry,
I think there's still a few people.
I do apologise for angry before, because this is one of my passions, right? Is bullying, and especially with children, at schools and on social media. I had many discussions on it, so I got a bit mad. So I do apologise, guys.
And don't apologise for getting mad. You did nothing wrong. Don't apologise.
Understandable, Andrew. Don't worry about
here
it.
It says it. Here it says. Oh no, I've already signed it. Doesn't. Oh, I don't know if I can go back into it. Can you read it, Zayana? Because it won't let me back in.
Angie, that lady, Kath, she's come back in the comments and said that she meant Hayley is jealous, not you.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
What do you do? Read out that bit.
Yeah.
It don't really say much. It says, we urge the government to make repeated bullying over the age of 10 criminal offence, and to make it a legal requirement for all schools to act on all forms of bullying inside and outside of school, and mandate mental health reviews.
So
They're supposed to do that anyway.
It's self-harm.
I would have thought that was a law anyway.
They're supposed to do that anyway in schools.
Too many children are bullied in and out of school. We ask the government for real consequences, urgent mental health interventions,
Well, they
and
don't.
legal
Schools don't.
protection.
What do they don't do anything? Schools, no.
The school my son went to do. They're brilliant.
Don't they have pastors?
If anything, it's easier to, do you know, like the person that's getting bullied, it's easier to be not nasty, but it's easier to talk down to them than what it is to talk down to the bullies, because there's less to deal with.
Yeah, it's easier to tell the child that's being bullied, just ignore it, just pretend.
Than to deal with the situation.
There was a child I knew, he was bullied really badly. He was actually ended up in hospital.
Can I just say, they're saying over there we're not signing it. We have been signing it. We're putting it in the comments. I was a bit mad when it came on.
We're putting it in the comments. We've got it up on a green screen. We're watching it go up.
Can I just say, don't get me wrong.
More and it's at 800.
I did get mad at the beginning, obviously, because this is one of my passions, and that's bullying. Do you know what I mean? It's different.
Right, what about if the cult go over, quite a few of us go over and just explain that we are signing it?
Because anyway, so I wouldn't even bother.
Message the woman's live and just message her and just say, look, they are signing it.
Anybody that goes over Lady Di getting blocked.
Women set up troll accounts of the poor girl. No.
Oh my
Have you
god.
done that? What, trolls have done that over there?
10,807.
Are you what? That's crazy. What the hell? That's awful. What the hell?
I've got another 2 email addresses. Can I sign off different email addresses?
I was just about to say that, Ginger Gemini. If you've got any other email addresses, sign off them as well, because you can do that.
Right.
Well, I don't know, can you?
Will it not read your do you not have to put your actual name into it?
I don't know.
You're right, Sarah. You're right, love.
Yeah, just
I went over and told the lady you have signed.
Can we keep putting the petition in the comments? Because it's...
How's the cult letting Angie down? Someone just come.
No duplicate names. Yeah, you can't do no duplicate names. I wouldn't do that.
And don't forget, guys, to confirm it on by email. Otherwise, it won't go through.
Oh, someone just said they've done theirs off 4 emails.
Yeah, and it's in my Discord as well, if you want to do it that way.
See, Angie, it's brilliant that you can put things aside to get this done, you know?
Yeah, well, I got mad, I'm not going to lie, because it's just crazy that they didn't want me in there because...
It's hurtful, Ange.
It didn't matter. It didn't matter. I wouldn't want to go in there, but it's just the fact they said it. Why would you say that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not about the beef.
Ange didn't even have a chance to get into the box. I just screamed at her from the comment.
I didn't even request the box.
No, you just read one comment, which was an honest comment coming from you. That was your opinion, and everyone's allowed an opinion. It's called freedom of speech, Angie. And if you feel that they are the bullies, you're allowed to say that.
Yeah. That's what you call your truth.
And you ain't the only person that thinks that the bullies, because all of us here think that the bullies as well.
I agree.
Yeah, keep doing the petition, guys. Keep putting it in the comments, the petition. And then
The whole reason why I sit with Angie is because I thought these were a bunch of nasty bullies to her. I'm going over to her. I'll forget this.
Bitches I
It
am.
goes to show what they're really like, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe we could put the petition in all our bios as well.
what's a €200 farmers community? What, I don't know what that is. What's that €200 farmers? What's that farmers community? I don't have a clue what that is. What is that?
I don't know.
I'm going to drop down, guys.
All right, Lady Di.
Thanks,
Thank you
Lady
so much
Di.
for the gifts. All right. Speak to you later.
Bye, Lady Di.
Bye, Sunshine. Bye, Gemini. Ginger Gemini.
Dino, forget the beef tonight. Let's all come together
Yeah.
Yeah.
for a good cause, please.
Yeah, but that's what it should be about, and it's not about that, is it? Because they're making it about something else.
Yeah.
It should be every community coming together to
Can't
do a
have two
good
guys
job.
unblocked.
I'm going to stick it on my Facebook.
Corey sent her £200 to get the podcast started.
Oh, she's doing a podcast.
Observer's putting her on a podcast.
Who?
Observer.
£240 his community, she meant.
Apparently it was in the papers as well. I don't know, listen, I don't want to put misinformation out. I'm just going by what people say in the comments.
I was fuming at Luke earlier.
Hayley's saying you're not blocked, so that must mean you've watched unblocked you.
Did you hear him call Gemsino Dusty?
Who did?
Luke.
Oh.
Yeah, I was called racist for saying that.
He called her a lot of things, to be fair.
No, I was.
It was
called
on the
racist
news,
for-
was it?
I was called racist for saying that on his live.
Can I ask
and
you guys?
blocked.
Can I ask you a question? Sorry, but going back to this girl. You know when someone gets bullied, because it is quite high. Well, I just say high. I don't know how high it is, right? I mean, one is one child, I don't know. But does it always get on the news when that happens?
No.
No,
right.
ever.
Not all the time. I'm just wondering what the stats are. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm sure they are.
Probably 1% out of 99. And that's probably if they end up DEAD. And most of that they try to cover over, don't they?
I don't want to be insensitive, but I was going to read the article and have a just to give you an insight as to what's happened. Does anyone know the article? They can send it to me and I can tell you what's happened. Because I just don't want to put any information, misinformation out there.
There's nothing there to big screen, if
I'm
I'm
only
honest.
going
It's
by
just...
what people are saying in the comments.
Angie Healy said, big up the cult, apparently.
Look at the bully video I showed you the other day, Angie. Bully video. I know a video of this. I don't want to watch a video. What was this girl?
I got to drop down. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Ginger Gemini.
They're trying to say ask to big box, but there's nothing to big box. All you can see is a petition going up.
No, another
I've
girl.
sent you the video of the
Oh,
mother's
I
account.
saw this one girl. Yeah, that was awful, Nick. I didn't want to play that because it's a little bit. It's going to be a trigger for people. Yeah, that was awful, wasn't it? That. Yeah, I think I spoke a bit on that. I hope that girl's okay. That's not the girl, is it? That's not the girl, is it?
I don't know.
No. Oh, okay. Right. It is high, teens, yeah. Absolutely. Bullying is probably one of the main causes as well as mental health. I'd say those two.
I mean, I don't think schools do nowhere near enough.
Because if anyone's got the article, read it and I'll look, because I don't want to be putting out any misinformation, because I want to see what happened as well. Do you know what I mean? I can read it to you.
Shall I go and have a look on the mum's account, see if it's on
Yeah,
there?
see if there's anything there. Is it there? Yeah, let's have a look. Teachers are scared to deal with it as well, because they're scared they're going to get bloody crucified. You know what I mean? Scared of saying boots. You know what I mean? Scared of saying something to a child. Crazy. They say. I mean, teachers these days are scared of the bloody kids.
Yeah.
Really, Nick? A teacher got unalived and needs no. I think I've always said this about kids, though. I think I would have thought this was a crime. I would have thought bullying comes under harassment. Harassment is a crime, right? So I would have said it was bullying and harassment, isn't it? You know, I would have thought it was the same thing. I'm going to ask my delusive dad, but however, what I was going to say is, lost my thought. What was I going to say? Oh, that's what I was going to say. I've always said, though, any child that commits a crime, I don't care how old they are, they should get punished for it. You know, if you're going to commit I don't know if you say adult crime, you get the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do agree with you, Ange.
Yeah. Terrible. And that's just what.
You could put in the comments what her name is, so I can go and have a look. I don't know what her name is.
To the kids though, I wonder if anything happened to them. So basically, nothing happened with them. They can just go back to school the next day.
Willow.
What's her second name? We can look it up on the internet and find it that way.
Is it Courtney Summer or is it Willow? What's the mum's account's name?
Courtney and Willow. Oh, the account, I don't know.
Courtney Summer 801. Court
and Willow. What should I put? Let's have a look. Oh, here is it. I wonder if this is it. 3rd of October 2025.
Hayley with the
I've got it here.
I've got an article, guys, and I'm hoping this is the right one, okay? A grieving mum whose daughter took her unalive at the age of 14 due to a torturous bullying. Oh, it's disappeared. Hang on, does that. One sec, guys.
I have got it there, but it's
Lizzie Boyling has set her sights on securing a law change which would make the act a criminal offence, which I would have thought was a criminal offence. It is a criminal offence, surely. This is absolutely crazy.
There's got to be some law. There's got to be some law that directs to that. You know what I mean?
Basically, Willow Lee.
It's if there's any evidence, and if there's no evidence of that person being bullied, then it's hard to
endured relentless taunts and physical attacks over a sustained period of time, according to Mum Courtney Lee. The teenager who was she was autistic as well, was driven to despair by cruel bullies and unalived. It was October 6th last year. Courtney, I'm hoping I'm reading the right bloody article though. Courtney from the town centre is embarking on an attempt to force a law change, which if it's successful, could see bullying become a criminal offence. Currently, it is not a specific criminal offence in the UK, but it can become a crime if it involves illegal acts like violence, threats. But they just said she had been attacked physically. Isn't that a crime?
Yeah.
Isn't that assault?
Yeah.
Is there any proof of it?
It says here involved illegal acts like violence, threats, harassment. See, the thing is, to me, bullying comes under harassment in some ways, because if you're constantly bullying someone, attacking someone, taunting someone, that's harassment. You're now harassing.
There's a few laws in it, Angie.
It's when there's no proof of it, and they all use like fake accounts to do all these messaging, and then it's proving that it's come from that person.
No, Diane, I don't think it's to do with evidence, because, however, that's what's that word? Obviously, you need evidence, right? I don't think it's anything to do with that. I think because the law does not state. I think the law does not state that this.
Well, I know someone that's daughter unalived, and their bullies are still walking around to this day like they've done nothing wrong.
I think there's lots of laws.
But everyone knows that it was their fault. Why the girl done it?
Anyway, let me continue reading this. But it became a crime. It can't become a crime if it involves illegal acts like violence, threats, harassment, which I would have thought is harassment. Theft or certain forms of cyberbullying and hate crimes.
So what she's trying to do...
A petition set up last week was already gained more than 2,000 signatures, but she's appealed to the public to continue backing her cause. I want it to be known as Willow's Law. Despite the help we tried to get her, she was failed by the system, she told I'm now trying to get as many signatures for a government petition to criminalise bullying. I have 6 months to try and get 100,000 signatures for this to be debated in Parliament. So it needs 100,000. So keep putting it in the comments. Willow endured relentless bullying. She was constantly picked on and beaten up, which to me is violence, which is a crime, and simply had enough. But she was such a unique, kind of caring girl. I remember once she was homeless. I wonder if she spoke out about it, though, you know what I mean? Because some kids do, some kids don't, innit?
You see, there's lots of little laws, like you just said, like harassment, assault, but she probably wants it wrapped up in one package rather than lots of little packages. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a proper sentence for it.
Yeah.
Do you know, like a life for a
Told your mum,
life,
did she, Emma? Schools do nothing. My advice for if anyone is going through that, unfortunately, because until this law hopefully it does come in place, but until it does, my advice would be to maybe move schools.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I mean? So this doesn't happen again. But you know what? Schools don't touch it. It's the government, I think, you know. It's not the actual teachers, because their hands are tied. Do you know what I mean?
The problem these days is kids should have rights, don't get me wrong, but it's got to the point now where you can't even put boundaries in place for kids. You can't punish a child. There's no proper punishment, and so kids are just running riot.
Someone said that they moved their child for because of bullying. That would be my only advice, you know, to you're not saying that you have to do that, should have to do that, sorry, but, you know, to protect your child. Do you know what I mean? I know that's not always possible, though, you know, but maybe a different school, you know. But it's crazy, because she's saying that, because in there it's saying unless it's violence and threats, it's not a crime. But hello, the woman, the child has got beaten up. To me, that's violence. So, you know, something more should be done, absolutely. A lot of it online too, is it? I bet the kids are protected now. That did it. That's crazy. And sorry for getting angry at the beginning, guys. I say things I don't mean, but it does really. We've had many discussions on this. Do you know what I mean? And it's really sad. And I've been, you know, especially with, you know, online bullying. I've read so many articles about children that are going through it, and it's bloody sick. You know, and children have actually unalived themselves due to bullying, and it just makes me just mad.
Ange, please don't apologise. You had your opinion.
Yeah, but I've already said a few things I shouldn't have said. It's just, it's nothing. This is nothing about the beef. Do you know what I mean? It shouldn't be about the beef or anything. It's about, you know, something serious. You know.
No, but they're making it out. That's what they're making it.
So I don't want to. Yeah, don't worry about it. I just don't want to. Yeah.
Kerry, so can you check WhatsApp?
WhatsApp, yeah. Hi, Torian.
Hello.
Hiya, you alright?
Hi, Torian.
Hi, guys. What it is, I think with this, I feel like schools don't do enough when it comes to bullying. I feel like parents, we don't do enough. And I feel like it's a bit mixed. So I feel like it's like we're now living in a country where if we discipline our kids, we're going to be called abusers and all these things, social services. Like there's no discipline here anymore.
Yeah, well, Torian, I feel that I think that you don't have to lay your hands on your kids to put boundaries in.
No, come on. I'm sorry, Sunshine. If your kid is bullying another kid, you hit that bad. You go. Right, there's this woman on here, right? And her child, Sunshine, her child was bullying, and I will play the video actually, bullying an autistic boy. You know, this woman, in some ways you are right, yeah? She didn't touch her son, but man, did she go mad at her child for being this bully. And I'm going to find that video. But I'm not going to lie, some kids that actually beat up other kids, and I don't care. I think Torian's right in this. Discipline.
I've seen this
some
video,
bullies are
yeah.
actually some bullies are
Angela,
actually being abused at home, Angie.
I've seen this video, yeah, of a dad, right? Basically, I think the daughter was 10 years old, yeah? And his daughter was the bully. So she was bullying the kids at her school, right?
Yeah.
So anyways, he normally drives her to school in the morning.
Oh, he made a walk.
Yeah. So he made her walk about 10 miles, I think, that morning into school with her backpack, with everything. And he basically, in how he wanted to say it, basically it was discipline. He was disciplining his child because he was like, if you're going to go and bully, you don't get the luxury of getting dropped off to school. You're going to walk and your legs are going to be in pain. And hopefully from this, you're going to learn your mistake.
Yeah, that's a good boundary. That's a good...
but at the same time, I'm not going to lie, like hitting your child, giving your child a smack in the bum or a smack in the hand because they're bullying, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like nowadays, 1 second, sunshine. I feel like nowadays, parents as well are scared to discipline their kids. And there is a lot of, yes, because obviously you don't want to beat your child and do all these things as a mum or a father. And also because in some situations, when you do become like extra disciplined, so when you're beating whatever, your child can then become that like aggressive, like there's different...
Well, the thing is, we're not talking about beating, you're talking about a slap. The thing is that the kids these days don't even have respect for the police. They're not scared of the police, and they should be scared of the police. Because the police should
just has to be nipped in the bud.
Yeah,
but you see with the police though,
Angela, they should be scared of the police because the police are, you know...
But do you know what it is?
And they don't have that fear because they know, oh, well, I'm only 12, I'm only 15, I'm going to get away with it, so I can go and commit a crime. And then committing crimes, getting away with it, and they're not getting the discipline. Even parents are scared of their own children because the children might go report them for assault. You know,
they are, but do you know what it is, Angie, though? It's not even that they're not scared. There's no respect there. There's no respect right now between the Metropolitan Police and the generation of today. There isn't. There's no respect. There's no understanding. There's nothing.
Why do you think they have no respect, though, Torn? Because they know can get away with it. That's why they have no respect.
I think
if they commit a crime, oh, well, I'm 15, I can get away with it.
Do you know what it is? It's not. I think there's two ways. I feel like the respect thing comes in a way where I feel like some young kids don't respect the police because they've had family members or friends maybe that have passed away, whether that's to violence, gang violence, whether that's to the police, whatever. So sometimes there's a barrier. And also it can be because they just don't give a fuck. There's no, do you know what I mean? Like it does come in two ways, but that relationship does need to become a fix. And I feel like as well, people don't make, like, you'll get these posts where the guy is disciplining his daughter and that, and then you'll get people in the comments being like, no, that's too much, no, it's like you can't win.
But some kids
I don't believe you have to put a hand on kids to make them. I don't believe you have to use violence to make your kid respect you. That causes,
sunshine. Yeah, we're not just talking about little bullying. We're talking about people that are kids that are beating up other children. We're talking about
but sometimes
on a daily basis. What about what happened? Yeah, but
they're being beat up at home themselves.
No, we're not talking about beating though. That's all. You've got to listen. I fed my father, right? But I respect my father. But I feared him because if I got into trouble, I knew I was going to come into my father. Not because I was going to get a beating. Not because he was going to go. You know, I'm going to have marks all over my body. But he would go mad. He disciplined us. You know what I mean? But I grew up to still respect him.
Yeah, but Ange,
it's a fair line, huh?
Too many parents nowadays they want to be friends with their kids. They want to be the cool parent. Do you know what I mean? So that as well, it doesn't help because again, there's no boundary because you're not their best. You're not their best friend. You're their parent.
And another thing that I think they need to change.
Even though you are their best friend.
If a child commits a crime, it doesn't matter what age that child is, they should be punished. Whether they're 10, 9, because it's not as 10 and older. You can't get arrested if you're below 10 years old, right? But how, you can't, you know, you're not going to be punished if you're below. What about what happened to that little girl who was 6 or 5 years old? Was she? Someone was telling me, and she got severely assaulted. I'm not going to go into it. It's a trigger by an 8-year-old and a
10-year-old. Yeah, I saw that.
Like that. Yeah,
they were young.
Walks free because of the age. Now that child is going to grow up probably to end up in jail.
Yeah, that was sad, man. And did you even hear about the 6-year-old as well that picked up their little brother or sister and threw them out the window?
Was it? No, what happened there? They blamed the parents or something for that, didn't they? What happened? I remember briefly.
I think the child was about 5, 6, maybe 7 even, I'm not sure. And they picked up their little baby brother or sister that was like 10 days old and they threw it out the 5th floor window. But I think at that age, like, I don't know, man. It's hard, isn't it?
Would that fall on the parents because they weren't supervising their children? They're a window.
Yeah.
So that's a health hazard right there.
100%, yeah. But then
The mum had gone shopping.
no, 100%. But then as well, when my kids, because my kids they're a year apart, so they're 11 and 12 now. So when they were at that age, I would never think that that's a bit closer at age. Let me lie.
It was the parents. They left them home alone, didn't they?
Really?
Yes. I think they got. I don't know what happened to the
Who said
parents.
she went
They
shopping?
left them on their own.
Are you serious?
I think that's what they did.
Oh wow! Oh, I didn't know that.
Ace Jones has said, "Can I tell you to check a tag on your FYP account?"
Yeah.
Ace Jones.
Videos as well, but I was just letting you have your conversation first.
I think like some children don't have respect for their parents either. So that's like a big thing because they're not disciplined because parents feel like they can't discipline their children because they'll be told it's wrong to do so.
100%. And you got to understand, when you're a certain age, like you see if you're like 15, 16 and you decide you want to leave home and go to social services and say, oh, I'm not happy at home, the first thing the social services are going to do are going to be like, okay, that's fine, and put you in a hostel.
Yeah.
This is the woman I was telling you about. Thanks, Ace Jones. They say the Ace Jones you are talking about. This is the woman.
Don't you dare! That's not nice! I'm not raising you to be a bully!
Oh, I've seen this.
This is how a mother scolded her son when she noticed he was bothering a child with autism.
Come here! How dare you! He is severely autistic. He does not understand. Don't you dare! I don't
I
care.
agree with that.
Don't you dare! You have seen him a few times. He is severely autistic. Do you hear me? Don't you dare do stuff like that! What? Don't want me. You knew exactly what you was doing. Don't you dare!
Go on,
He
man.
was a nice little boy.
There's a new viral video from the UK that shows a mother
I agree with
known
that.
online as Angry Mom calling out her young son after noticing he was bothering a child with autism. Some argue that shouting at a child in public doesn't educate. It only humiliates. Others praise the mother's immediate response, calling
Well,
it
I'd
a
rather
lesson
you
in
humiliate
respect
than
and
not.
empathy in real time.
My son has ADHD, autism, and PDA. PDA is where he don't see no one with authority. Nobody has authority over him in his eyes. He don't care. So I've done the whole sitting down with him nicely, speaking to him nicely, asking him nicely. And guess what? He walked all over me. He took a piss. Yeah?
Angry Mom, who often shares snippets of her life raising 3 children, is no stranger to sparking debate online. But this time, the discussion touches a deeper question. How should parents correct their children when it comes to bullying, especially involving kids with disabilities? For some, it's a case of tough love done right. For others, it's a public shaming gone too far. What do you think?
I think, yes, a public shaming is what a bully needs, in my opinion. I'm not saying that that's what a child is. Don't get me wrong. I think she's parenting a child the right way.
I agree. I think she did the right thing.
Yeah, and it's like not naming shaming a child, but shaming a child in public, absolutely.
I agree with that.
I agree, yeah. Because that child, because she's parenting that child the right way, because she knows her child could go to jail when he's older, you know?
Yeah.
Well, it's not fair on the other kid, is it?
Well, there's, of course, that too, but however, she's also thinking when your child is older, it could get worse. So, yeah.
Nip it in the bud
I applaud her for
before it
that.
goes any further.
Yeah, and what about the people that don't agree with her parenting? What about the child that her child is bullying?
I think she's freaking amazing. I think more parents need to take a stand and be
You know
more.
what?
Yeah, I agree. And do you know what I think as well? Yeah, I know a lot of people work and stuff. Yeah, but if you do have just even a minute of your day, yeah, and you have children or you have nieces, grandkids, or whatever in schools or in play centers or in after school, whatever it is, outside of school, football, whatever, give them an email and just ask them to please just touch base on a lesson maybe of bullying or do an activity around it. because you know what, it could make a difference, like no matter what. And I feel like a lot of people that do work in these professions, like schools and stuff, I feel like more training, more budgeting needs to be given around things like.
Yeah.
You see,
Sorry,
where
my
I
phone rang,
work,
but yeah,
where I work,
please guys, if you
Torian,
can anyway.
where I work, Torian, we use nurture and we do a lot of nurturing and going finding out the kids' problems, and we nurture them and build them up.
You might have got Laura, I know that.
No, it's not like that at all. We build them up because of the homes they've come from, and I deal with kids that have done some really serious shit, and we nurture them, and we talk to them, and we teach them values.
Yeah, but Sunshine, we're not talking about kids that are just, you know, saying a few words. We're talking about
No, I'm on about
we're talking about kids that are committing crimes. We were talking about kids that are also committing murder. They don't need nurturing.
That's the kids I work with, Angie.
Yeah, I don't think they need nurturing, man.
Do you know what? Yeah, I was in South London one time, yeah, and I was going to get my hair done or whatever, and I saw police. I saw commotion, yeah, and there was like police, and they had this little girl. She was 10 years old. We found out,
yeah,
and they found a big knife with her. And the story behind it is that basically she was chilling with like the guys from the area, whatever, and the guys from the area saw police, right? So they gave her, the little girl, the knife because they thought police wasn't gonna say anything to her, right? But of course, good thinking, the police stopped the little girl. The girl was 10 years old. 10 years old. She got arrested and everything, yeah. But it just goes to show, like, your 10-year-old child, where is your parents? Or whoever's meant to be like, I understand we can go to schools and we can blame the government, all of these things, but where are the parents or the person that's meant to be looking after this 10-year-old?
Kids get away with way too much.
You know what I mean?
It is down to parents, a lot of it.
Kids get away with way too much these days, and they know that the parents can't punish them too much.
A lot of it's down to the parents, Miles.
Huh?
A lot of it's down to parenting, bad parenting.
No, what I'm saying is that in today's society, right, in today's, like, whatever you want to call it, but kids will misbehave or whatever, and they know, even when they're out in public, if their parent goes back at the child to parent them, right, they can't slap them in public because it's against the law. Can't do this, they can't do that because that's against the law. Do you know what I mean? Kids get away with so much because the parents can't do this, they can't do that.
But do you know what as well? It's not even only that. Sometimes
you can't even say certain words to kids nowadays because they'll say...
No, but do you know what as well, yeah?
If you're a little...
I'll tell you what a lot of the problem is. Parents are too busy letting the kids go on games, go on computers, go on social sites. They don't interact with their own kids because they're on them as well. So there's no interaction with children. Children don't learn values and respect because there's no interaction or communication with their own children.
But then what about but you got to understand, hold on.
70s.
I get your point in that, yeah, but then there's parents, yeah, that have done the best to raise their kids. They've done everything to support their kids and whatever. And sometimes kids do derail, and sometimes it's not because of the parents, but it's because of the people that they hang around with. It can be peer pressure. It can be. It's not even Sunshine. One sec. It's not even just gang culture, though. I'm saying it can be anything. Like, it doesn't. Some of these kids that commit crimes, yeah, that plot, that do steal, that all these things. Some of them are not in gangs. Some of them just do it because
I had
they
one
do
friend,
it.
he had the best mum and dad ever. Both had full-time jobs. One of them worked with the disabled children in the school, and he turned out to be the worst one out of all of us and stayed in jail half of his life.
I said to this one woman, she didn't even know that I work where I work, but I work with her daughter, and I says to her, "How's your daughter?" She says, "Still mad," and pointed a finger at her head, and I didn't even tell her that I work with her daughter, right? Her daughter's unalive now, she unalived herself. You know what I mean? And I thought, yeah, You know what I mean? Still mad, is she?
My cousin works
video.
their wife works at a primary school, and she's in reception, and the kids are coming to school and they're not even toilet trained.
Yeah.
Some of them now.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
The girl that was unalived after 2 mothers left children home alone. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, but all kids do at different periods go to the toilet. Like, I've had 3 kids. One lost his nappy at 11 months. One took 2 years. One took 3 years. I think all kids have different stages where they decide they want to wear pants.
No, but at reception,
Potty train.
they're like 5.
Some kids with disabilities don't come out in nappies.
No, it's a regular school.
Yeah, but you at that age of 5, you haven't been diagnosed yet. It's hard to get a diagnosation these days. You can go the whole way through primary school without finding out that you've got things wrong with you.
I'll tell you something. Parenting these days it's nothing to how it used to be. Where there were communities and people used to have community. There's none of that now. You don't even know your neighbour's name. It's like this.
I blame also social media. You know,
oh God, yeah.
We didn't have that, you know, at the time. All the social media and all that, because it happens on there as well, doesn't it? Social media and
there's a lady I know from Zimbabwe, and I used to talk to her. She came over here because of what was happening over there. She got refuge, and she worked, and she said she can't believe there's no community. And I felt a bit embarrassed, and I said, but there used to be community. We all used to go and visit grandma on a Sunday, the whole family, and we all used to go and see. We all go do a bit of shopping for Nonna and that, and you know, there's none of that anymore. Everybody's got their head stuck in a phone, and they really have. Parents and kids, they're all got their heads stuck in a phone. It's a big thing if you go to the park with your kids these days. They put it all over Facebook. Been to the park today. What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, just keep reposting it in the comments anyway, guys, the petition. Just keep putting it. You know what, though, I think, can I just say one more thing? That sometimes you when you look at someone's child and they are a bully, you just have to look at the parent.
Yeah, parenting.
Apple don't fall far from the tree. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah. Honestly, you go knock at some parent's door that of someone that's bullying your child. Just look at the parents, and you think.
And it's really sad of how many. It's really sad how many do actually like take their own life every year. It's shocking.
Yeah, can you say unalived? Because
sorry, and unalived. It's shocking on how many actually do that. Do you know what I mean? And it's sad as well because they feel like there's no way out, and you can't do this, you can't do that. Do you know what I mean? It's horrible.
Yeah.
I absolutely love doing stuff with my grandson. We do baking and everything. Absolutely love it.
No, it's not always the parents' fault, boys. I mean, I think it could be a mixture of a lot of things, you know. But sometimes it is the parents. Honestly, a lot of the time, you look at the kid and you go knocking at a door and you think, yeah, it's the parent. Yeah, and I'll say a lot of the time, majority of the time, it's the parents. I would say, yeah. I mean, how many cases do you know of a child that has done it, that's brought up the right way, that has got a lovely family home? I'm not saying whether you're a single mother or not. That's not relevant. But just a nice.
There's trauma that can make kids like it. Like if they've had someone has died in the family, that you know, kids can go through trauma as well. It's not always the parents. I'm not saying that, but you know, a lot of it is. I'm afraid.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's goddess. I'm not just saying it's always the parents, but I think a lot of the time it is the parents because you've got your kids, you know, running the streets at city time at night, and they're like 10 years old, and it's like, why are they out at this time then?
They're allowed to play these games as well, Angie. These 18 games. They're allowed to play these games where people are getting SAOOT'd, these violent. games that they play gaming. You know what I mean? When they're supposed to be 18 to play them, and you've got 14-year-olds.
Yeah, all these games that they're. That's also another factor is these games, isn't it?
We're getting very Americanized, Angie. That's the problem.
And I'm not going to lie, I didn't realise.
Like, talking about that nasty, can't even afford a PlayStation.
I'm not going to lie, I didn't realise that there was like so many kids that are out like stupid time in the evening, and they're like 10 or 11 years old, and they should be at home, you know.
You'll always find with a bully that they would always pick on someone weaker than them. They always pick on someone that's not the same, you know, as them.
Easy target.
No, not saying an easy target, not weak.
They see the watch and they want to be like the person that they're watching.
Yeah. You'll never go for someone.
Like, out of everyone in my family, I wanted to be like my naughty uncle, which isn't right, is it? Do you know what I mean?
It's sad, really, isn't it? It really is sad.
Yeah. Bloody hell, I think when I was growing up, I'd been at 9 o'clock. Be in bed at 9, I think.
Yeah, and everyone else is out playing knock door run.
I was feral, I was here, there and everywhere.
No, I had a bedtime.
Yeah,
I think I still ain't even had to be in at 9:30 at 15.
I was allowed out to...
Very cruel, at kids. It can be very, very cruel.
I was allowed, we'd have dinner, and I was allowed to go out after dinner for an hour and a half, and then I'd be told in.
And that's good. That's structure. That's boundaries. That's good. And kids love boundaries. They love structure. The place that I work, it's everything structured all day. They've got activities. They get up at a certain time. They get to school. They have the breakfast. They have the dinner, and the activities at the end of the night, and then it's time for bed. And that structure is every day. And kids thrive on structure and boundaries.
Yeah, look, we used to be out in the streets a lot, I think, as kids, whereas these kids, look, I don't know about everybody else's, but mine don't be roaming the streets.
No.
No, my mum didn't do that either.
Yeah, we always had to be in at a certain time.
But that's only because of what the streets are like nowadays. If it was like what we was like back in the day, then I'd let them out by all means.
Playing hopscotch.
Yeah.
I don't see kids playing hopscotch anymore.
Or knock door run. Or Kirby like someone else.
Yeah.
I used to love playing Kirby.
Don't see none of that anymore.
That was a brilliant game to play.
I was brought up by a narcissist, a massive narcissist.
Now they go out to do balloons and vapes, don't they?
Oh, yeah. Honestly, I could not believe I'd seen a child only a few days ago standing outside a shopping centre with his mates and all smoking, and I was like, you can't be no more than like 10 or 11. And then a lady came out and she was like, how old are you, just out of curiosity? And I thought, well, I'm not staying for this, I'm going. So I never got to find out exactly how old the child was, but honestly, it looked like they were like 10, 11 years old. And
yeah, it's terrible.
Oh my God.
Terrible.
Yeah. People still put the petition in, guys, in the comments.
Yeah.
She's still going to need petition.
Japan's got the right idea about bringing kids. Japan, the way they bring their children up, they've got the right idea.
How do they bring up in Japan?
Peaceful people away places like what I see. I'm not saying it is like Japan and not so much. But maybe with China as well, not as much as Japan. But it seems quite peaceful. People.
Yeah, Japan.
How do they bring the kids up then?
Japan, they bring them up with respect. They talk to them and they bring them up with respect. They clean. They learn life skills from an early age, so they know how to clean. They cook their own dinners as they're growing up. Yeah,
we've got a Japanese school around us. I think they even bloody go to school on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Wow.
But they're always like kind
12 hours a day.
You know what? They're always walking together. They're not shouting. They're not screaming. They're not fighting. They're not doing that. Really just peaceful. And I'm just thinking, guys, why can't the kids in this country be like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, the kids do go to school for 12 hours a day.
They work
Yeah,
hard,
but they
the
have a happy
Japanese.
time. It's into strict regime. They have a happy time. The kids walk the streets and go
They're
to
not
school
scared. They look
together.
happy to me. How are they scared? Sorry, sunshine.
There's, look it up. Google it.
I mean, I think it's something I think this country needs to look into, because they need to look at places, other countries where they don't have that crime rate among children as much
Especially
as this
schooling.
country does. Because there's a problem here, isn't there? Is it because there's not enough community centres? Not maybe it's the weather and kids don't want to, in my country you've got beaches and it's really laid back, and do you know what I mean?
That community centre one is definitely one, because there's hardly any community centres around nowadays, and if there is one, it's probably a couple of hours from your house.
You're right.
There used to be one on every doorstep, didn't there?
There's no youth centres anymore, Diana. You're spot on there. And that's something where I live in a village. There used to be a brilliant youth centre, and all the kids used to go from the village. Well, now there's nothing for them. So
these youth centres, though, they need to bloody put some shit in there. Do you know what I mean? I've seen some community centres, and they're like, what the fuck? No wonder kids
we used to ours used to be good. We used to have pool tables, the PlayStations, an art room, a cooking room. Used to love ours.
Well,
I think, you know what, they should have more community. This is what I think. There should be more community centres, in people's areas, right? There will also be a boot camp for bad children. Like America, they have boot camp. And what they do is they visit prisons. They actually visit jails. Say, this is where you're going to end up if you keep.
Now I agree with that.
And it's crazy. It is mad. It is mad how they speak to them, but it actually really shapes them up.
Well, we used to have.
I think boot camps is another good idea.
We used to have a lot of shore centres when the Labour government was in last, and that taught parenting, and parents used to go there for parenting classes and to mix with other parents. They've all been shut down. Conservatives shut them all down. So there's no youth centres. So anyway, the kids are all brigade together in the middle of the village, and they've had ASBOs because they're too noisy, but they've got nowhere to go. And they're not doing anything, they're just too noisy. You know what I mean?
That's the thing, there's nothing for kids to do, so, I mean,
no.
What's it to do in the evening? It's cold and, still go out and things, but what's it to really do? Is it if you're a child?
Yeah.
I think that's
got beach. You go to the beach. You got so much outdoor. You go mountain. You go hiking. Mountain. You got all of that for kids. You got a lot that kids can do.
See, I honestly, I agree with that. There should be a lot more for kids to do. There should be a lot. Do you know what I mean? Even for like families as well. Like do things as families. It doesn't. As if they're on a low end budget and they can't afford to go or whatever, do anything. But have places where they can.
Another problem is poverty. You will always find wherever there's poverty, there'll be higher crime. You know, and that's another problem is, we do have a lot of poverty in this country. Not as much as other countries. There's a lot of countries that are worse, don't get me wrong, but poverty is a huge thing.
Well, since COVID, I don't know about you, Zai, I know where you are, but since COVID round here, you have to book a slot in the swimming pool now, where we all just used to go swimming. Can't just go swimming now, you've got to book a slot.
No, I think that's everywhere.
Where I mean, I'm not going to say where I am, obviously, but where I am, that's not happened yet.
Yeah, they have where
Not to say even going to, but it hasn't happened yet.
Disgusting.
Yeah, see, the thing is, another thing is a lot of people want bloody universal credit. Parents want universal credit. You know what I mean? So they can't even afford to take the kids out. So that's another thing. You want to take your kids out, you can't afford to take your kids out.
Yeah.
But this is what I don't get, right, because you'd say that, but all you have to do is take a pack lunch and your day saver, and you can take your kids many places. There's free parks, there's free museums.
Yeah, but Diana, museums is a good one, but listen, as a child, do you really want to go to a museum?
But you have to save that $5 to take them to the play area if that's what you want to do. But if you want to do something educational, you go to the museums or the art galleries, don't you?
No child.
Or you can go to the library.
Come on. No kids want to go to museum or art galleries.
Swimming's quite expensive.
I just think that even you were saying going to the park, well, that's boring. I'm not going to the park. You're 14, 15 years old.
Well, I don't know, because that's what I used to do, and the kids used to love it. If I was to take them now at this age, they'd be like, this is boring. But do you know, from like, I don't know, from 3 upwards to 10, that is
when
easy.
When I was growing up,
kids love
my mother, we obviously had friends, and she had friends, so we'd all like mix together kind of thing. But we'd all do it so like weekends, we'd all go to a field or whatever, have a massive game of rounders.
Rounders,
you know, have a packed lunch, have some fruit shoots or whatever at that time, but just enjoying having a game of rounders or do you know what I mean, that kind of thing. And that was amazing, because you weren't just going on your own with your family, it was other families joining in and doing the same thing. So it was a huge amount of people going and on a field playing rounders, you know.
Yeah, the only thing is at night there's nothing much to do. It gets dark, it's cold, you know, so you've got to also have some indoor things to do, you know what I mean? See, I live in London, so a child that lives in London is probably is more fortunate, because there's a lot of places in Central that you can go to. Not like, you know, you go get some food, or I don't know what else there is to do actually, even in Central London, you know, at night. But, you know, imagine up north and places like that, it would be quite more harder to find places to take your kids. Because that's in at night.
There's a lot of parents don't even know where the kids are at night, Angie.
It's amazing how things change. I mean, I was born in the 70s, and like,
well,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's changed so much, but not for the better.
I mean, see, I only go from when I was a kid in New Zealand, where we went camping, we went to fun fest, you know, we went to the beach. The beach was always, all the time, the beach, you know. We went hiking, you know, all that canoeing, but you can't do shit like that here. You know?
Yeah, true.
It's the bloody country. It's the country.
Yeah, it's hard once you get past 10, I will admit that.
And why a lot of people have disabilities, or listen, I'm not talking about physical disabilities, but I'm saying also that have problems with their mental health, for example. Mental health, there's a lot of mental health here, and why adults do, a lot of people on benefits, is because there's no sun. Yeah, because people are depressed. The winter, it's 4 o'clock dark. What can I do? Nothing. I'm depressed now. And you know, the sun is like medicine, man. If you lived in Spain or New Zealand, you probably would not be having mental health. You know what I mean? Your mental health you'd be happy. Oh, look at the sun. I'm going to go to the beach today. I'm going to go for a lovely walk. Here, you cannot do any of that. It's depressing. So it does affect your mental health.
I never thought in this country that I would witness people going to food banks. I never ever thought that could be possible in this country.
Yeah, seasonal affective disorder. Yeah, there's that as well, isn't it? And it's, I don't know, it's just a depressing country, if you ask me.
I'm going to drop down. Thanks for having me up, Ange.
Another thing is lack of vitamin D. Thanks, Bricky. Having a lack of vitamin D plays on your mental health as well. It affects you. You know, you're not getting enough what you should be getting the sun.
Yeah. Sure.
I always used to be late over winter to school, dropping the kids, and I get on really well with one teacher, and he'd be like, why are you always late over winter? I was like, I don't even know. I just think I don't like the winter, but I love the summer, and I'd always be early in the summer and happy and jolly. Do you know what I mean? So it definitely does have some play with your mind.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't mind if the sky's blue. I don't mind the cold. It's when it's all dull and cloudy. I hate it.
Oh, when it's cold to get out of bed, though, and
And I'm going to drop, because I've got to help my daughter.
I am too. Right? Thanks for letting me up.
In a bit.
Sorry, guys. Oh. Sunshine is like a medicine. You know, it does make people more happier. You know. Don't get me wrong. When the summer is here, so I'm like, where's the winter, man? Because I'm too hot. I like my winter when sleeping, because you know when it's too hot and you're sweating and it's horrible, you know. But when in the winter you have better sleeps, innit? You know, and you wake up and it's all snuggle and.
I can't take that 1 week when we're like 37 degrees and that. I'm like, no, come back, winter.
Yeah. Oh, do you, Chanel? Anyway, what else is happening on TikTok? Is anything else? So that's about. I won't play that because that's probably a trigger about that mum, you know, with a baby.
Yeah.
Let's see what's going on.
I did have a few videos sent, but they've got. I did have a few videos sent, but they've got the girl on them. And
Oh, swearing shit, talking on. Say that again, sorry, Zona.
I did have a few videos sent, but they've got the girl on her, so I don't know if you want to play her.
What girl?
That passed away. The Willow girl.
The baby or
I think they're just videos off of the mum's page.
Oh, right. No, I won't play this. A month. Yeah, just keep putting the petition in the comments every now and again, then guys, or even spam, that's fine. If you've just joined, guys, there's a petition, copy and paste it and put it into the internet. Who's on now? EQ. Do you want to have a look at EQ? What EQ's talking about?
Yeah. Who's swearing cheaps and shit?
Oh, for God's sake, it's me. Canadian, she says EQ is falling off and toxic. Oh, this is one I didn't play because when Luke got my box, I became suddenly drained.
I thought about that after she said all this. She like, do you think I'm stupid? Like, I don't know. And I forget that. Like, I'm not talking to somebody who's just come onto the app or that. Like, she knows what all these people are like, and she's using them as much as they think they're using her as like a pawn and all that. Like, she loves the attention. Like, she loves everybody going to her platform, trying to get in with her and everything, you know what I mean? So just leave her to do her thing.
I take everything what I say with a pinch of salt. I'm going to continue being the same person.
Not too much salt's bad for you. So
I'm really not honestly stupid, you know what I mean? I sometimes rage bait. I know what I'm doing. I know how to get people into a talent show, and I know what's going to cause a lot of what's that word, Sayana?
Controversy.
Controversy, that's the one. And everyone's going, and there's a spit coming out their mouth. She's a scammer.
Repost it. Let's get it up and up and up and up.
You couldn't get anything up for anybody these days, could you, Grandma?
Controversial. I have dyslexia, guys. You know what I mean? I've diagnosed myself, by the way. Angie, did you see my video? No, what video is that? You get us foaming at the mouth at times. I love it. How many am I going to affect today? Ooh.
When you're backed by the sounds of things as well. You know what I mean? I don't know what diet you're on.
Indeed, that wasn't a beef burger I ate, was it? Because I wouldn't eat beef. I'd vomit. I'd throw up if that was beef. That was a vegetarian burger I ate, a McPlant. But the chicken nuggets, yeah, they were chicken nuggets, unfortunately. I hate chicken, Sayana.
I know, but what does she mean by that? The only vegetarian I know that likes beef. I think she means like arguing beef.
Oh, right. The 80K on Monday. Oh, yeah, because Lou was going on about he got how many viewers in or something. And I apparently, as Tweedledee said, I got 80K on just a Monday or something. Yeah, she was saying. Yeah.
Am I in her boxes on the fucking daily? Honestly, am I?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So how they figure or what they're saying is in any way true when I log into her live in the morning when I wake up, because that's when she's doing FYP. I'm in the chat quietly, waiting for my coffee. Then I go do my shit. Where do you see me all day trying to get something off of fucking Delusive?
She always seems to appear at the right moment, though, doesn't she? Considering she doesn't watch, like when Luke joins the box, and when it's all like that was this morning. So she's always around at the right times, isn't she? Considering she's not on the app very much, and she does her daily bits and bobs and everything. You know what I mean? She always seems to appear in comment sections and in boxes. She's always watching. This woman's got no life. Let's face it. She's Delusive Angie, but from Canada. Remember, the only thing she's got is a nice voice, so it makes her sound younger and and all this shit. But like, she said she was kindred spirits, and she's seeing herself in Delusive. So you've got to take that for what it is. And we've seen the silhouette, haven't we? So, and obviously she doesn't go out anywhere. I think she must have had something go on in her life, maybe, where she doesn't leave the house, like Delusive. So that's why she empathizes and everything. Because Delusive has got agoraphobia these days. Like, she doesn't leave the house. And I think Canadian Angie must be the same, because she's always saying, isn't she, oh, my delivery is just here, just getting a delivery in, so Yeah, I don't think she leaves the house either.
If people are talking about her, I'll jump up and stick up for her. If it's any box that it's in, if I feel they're fucking trashing her. But I don't sit there to gain
Thanks,
nothing.
Hal. Just keep
Absolutely nothing.
posting that
Absolutely
petition.
nothing.
I don't battle her. I don't sit in her boxes. So how am I doing it? Telepathically? Ghost.
Oh no, this is food, Becky, not like Amazon parcels. Like she's talking, Meals on Wheels.
No, I haven't got agoraphobia, no.
Thank you for the chunky squirrels.
I think she's just saying like that. I just don't go out.
Angie, a lot of people in chat are asking you to please put a new goal up.
Everyone must have been asking for her to put a new goal up, everybody.
Or something. Because you guys have been very generous. Thank you so much for you guys did them all. Thank you so much. Dan's gonna not sleep tonight.
You're better than this. 48,000 diamonds, my love. That's £480 that's been spent on this live so far. So I think I'll stick to what brings the money in, as opposed to you're better.
No, I think I'm just listening to what the EQ has to say.
Angie's goal is 3 hero spaceships if you want to send them.
That's it. Well, put spaceships up.
Well, I don't know. Rose's has been achieved. And then I don't think you've done them. I think they're just ones that are automatically set up on there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I see. How they can go for you every day like a gang of wolves. I know. Isn't it, Paula? It's crazy. Crazy. Link in bio. Okay, Shannon. A new haircut. No, I like it the way
it looks beautiful.
Thank you, Zayana. Thank you.
But like, literally, I never have anyone on my live. Luke doesn't, Miss Red doesn't, I don't think Alex Brigham does. The only ones who have people in the live is her. She has Ricochet constantly backing her up. She has Bummer constantly backing her up. Like, she doesn't come on her own, Canadian Angie, you know what I mean? She comes with somebody else who can always fill that gap in if she can't think of what to say, whereas we all think on our feet and talk as we go. So you're the only one that sits with people.
Don't forget, them two speak all the time.
Do you think I could open my boxes and have 7 regular people sitting there all commenting the same as what I want them to say, you know what I mean? Of course I could. Thank you, hey, it's me, but I prefer my own opinion. Thank you, hey, it's me. Please get him for the super fan.
You think they still speak off the app, do you? Because she says they're not speaking. Who knows that?
She rang his mobile.
She's not even playing it.
Laura, the single Laura's been sending you Sunday balls, and I think Becky said she sent you a chunky squirrel.
Guys, thank you.
Oh, God.
Thank you for the chunky squirrel.
How'd you just go asleep with air in your ears? Oh, I couldn't.
And thank you for the banana floats, I call them. Thank you for the gift, guys.
Well, when do you think he's going to do it to you? Because I guarantee, in fact, I'll give it till halfway through next week and he's done it. In fact, I'll give him till he sees this when someone screen records it. Until he sees this, he won't listen to anything through, and he'll absolutely throw you under the bus the same way as he does every single time. And you're the one that's kind to him. I mean, you're not fucking kind to most people.
Mama Jane, thank you, my love.
With him.
When's she going to speak on the clip?
Yeah, so you guys know, and that's when
Okay.
6 o'clock. Sorry,
What should we discuss now?
my time.
I'm going to go later.
11 o'clock.
With my publisher. Hello. Where's my charger?
So of course you come every night. The platform's just going to build, and they're helping me build it by chatting shit, and all their haters are coming over. So they're doing me.
Yeah, but you're getting looked at. We're getting gifted. There's a difference. Like for the 2 hours that we all come on.
Oh, shit.
People are saying, let's push the podium. Get all the heart me's in. If anybody wants to request the box. I just took everyone out because I didn't know who wanted to request.
If you look at it from a business perspective,
Everyone gift immediately.
we still got the WhatsApp with each other.
Get the heart me's in. And them spaceships if you got it.
That's not for towards the popular though, is it, those spaceships?
What's that thing where you Talia said you was 50 in some competition?
Let me have a look.
I can't remember what she said.
Let me have a look.
Can everyone else remember? Win the match, or is that it?
Can't see anything.
Platinum League. Oh, 61. You're 61 and you're on Platinum League. For the Live Fest, Ange.
No,
Battle to Rome, one step to Live Fest, yeah.
Yeah. What?
You need the Italian coffees, the carbonaras, the pizzas, the potato on a...
Said is she wanted to keep, if you listen to the beginning, she said she didn't do it, she only did it because to keep people close to her. Yeah, because it's probably people she thought she was gonna she was gonna lose. But then why put GoFundMe up then? That does not make sense to me. You've done it purely for the money. That's how it looks. I'm not saying that's the case, but it looks like she's done it for the money. Do you know what I mean? Why put a GoFundMe up? If you're scared of losing people around you, then okay, then I can understand. Then you've lied that you've got cancer, right? You make out got cancer, yeah, because you're scared of, you watch her reason why to keep people close to her. But then why get money from it?
Yeah.
She didn't put it up. Then why did she get charged?
In the article,
she didn't make a lot of money. She made over 100 quid, I think. I've read the article. She made about, I think it was over 100.
Yeah.
So not a lot. So whether she's taken it down, I don't know. But then how much did she make in gifts on TikTok? So when you think that she didn't put up, people that were saying she didn't put up a GoFundMe, okay, fair enough, right? But in the article, in the newspaper, it said she made over 100 quid. So I assume she's put something up, right? And maybe took it down. However, what about the people that gifted her on TikTok?
Yeah.
She was not on TikTok. Oh, so she wasn't on social media at the time. Oh, okay. TikTok wasn't.
I thought she was on social media.
Yeah, TikTok I think has been around since 2016, hasn't it? Or am I wrong? She actually took money off her friend. Oh.
Tina Box. No, I didn't. So this is what I'm talking about. Wherever you get those words from, or whatever, you need to stop, because at no point have I ever put a GoFundMe up. So people need to stop running with that.
The way I see this, did she apologise when she did it? That was in 2017, or she's now suddenly apologising because she feels she may lose followers or support or sponsorship. I don't know what she does. Do you know what I mean? Is she now worried? Is she someone? She's not a celebrity or anything, is she?
I don't think so. No.
Is she just because of what she's going to lose as to why she's now apologising 10 years on, nearly 10 years on?
I don't know how it came out either, because I think I'd seen the article or something.
Someone just asked me in the comments, why am I doing this? I'll tell you why I'm doing this, right? Because I watched this woman, right? And I was thinking, I just love watching her cook and her family life. She's got this lovely house, and it was just nice to see. And then I come across these other videos of her scamming, or I think that's what they called her, and TikTok videos. And I'm thinking, what? No. And then I read an article about it. And I was like, oh, she didn't look the type to lie about having cancer. And like I said, I understand that people do lie about having cancer due to mental health or other various reasons, but they don't usually take money from people. Yeah. People won't let it drop and twist in the story. The thing is, it's not. We're talking about it now, yeah, because she's put it up. She's put a video out 4 hours ago. She's put a video out today. So she should know, putting out a video, people can have opinions. Because we talk about what we see on social media. And now people are going to have opinions. I didn't know any of this. And all I'm saying is I don't buy the mental health bit if you're taking money off someone. Thank you, Tina. I can understand to a certain extent if you're lying that you say that you've got cancer, maybe your mental health's not well and you're scared of losing people around you. You've made up a lie, and you're probably, you're so deep in that lie, and you continue. The harder it goes, the longer it is, the harder it is to tell people the truth. I kind of get it, but I think it was the money bit, though, isn't it? It's because the Sun done an article on her last week. Well, what I read, she took over 100 quid. I'm just saying, it might be misinformation. It might be, but that's what I read. Not a lot.
No, I've seen the same. I've seen the exact same thing you've seen, Ange, because I didn't understand what it was to start with, but when there was a video that got put out where the Sun had got the article up that they'd put up about her, and I was like, no.
And then she took it down, didn't take it. So she did start to put up a PayPal and then put it down, did she? The management team would have written that statement for her. What is she? Is she a celebrity or something? I've never heard of her.
Not as far as I know.
No, she didn't infringe on it.
All my life.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hey, Ange. Hey, everyone. No, so I've read into this quite a lot. So it's been public knowledge for a long time. And so she wasn't on social media when this all happened at that time. However, I think it was last week before, the Sun put out an article about it.
Yeah.
And then everyone was commenting on her videos saying, are you going to address the article? And literally that was all of the comments, like people wanting her to address it and explain herself. So I think that's why she's come on today. But it was like she was reading from a script. And I understand that obviously she probably put it all down in writing and wanted to get her head around what she was going to say. But still, like, it just doesn't make it okay. But she wasn't the one that apparently put up the GoFundMe page. And then, yeah, like you said, there was 2 donations and then she asked for it to be closed. So I don't know if she knew that it was being put up or not. I don't know. But, yeah.
But she's not a celebrity, is she? So, because people are saying that she's just a celebrity, but she's not a celebrity.
No. She's just one of the, what do you call them, an influencer? I don't know, content creator. So. She's just one of those on TikTok.
Because there was a few people in her comments on her video saying, "Oh, are you some kind of celebrity or something?" But obviously she never replied to any of the comments on the videos. She just went quiet.
Yeah, no, she's not. She's not a celeb. She's just known on TikTok and Insta and all of that, like social media platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what social media are like, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think, to be fair, there was an article posted ages ago, it was probably like a couple of years ago now, about her. And it was all over social media about what she had done, and people were posting videos, and she never addressed it. She just ignored it. So I think it then kind of blew over, and now the Sun have put out an article, and there's more, it goes in depth on that article. Like you said, you've read it, right? So there's a lot of factual information in there, which we know that these news articles, they can twist information, but that's why she had to come out and address it, because you never know. At the end of the day, we're never going to know the real story, but just have to take our word for it.
Because I don't think she'd have come out if the newspaper hadn't put the article out. I don't think she'd have. I think she just ignored the comments, because, like you say, on her videos, all of the comments were just about, aren't you going to talk about this, etc., etc. And I don't think if the newspaper, I think if they hadn't have put that out, she just would have ignored it.
Yeah, 100%. And I think for her partner as well, he posts videos on TikTok, and he was also getting comments on his saying, like, when is she going to address it? When is she going to do a video? So I think it's that thing of she was under pressure to do it, but it had to be done. She's got a big following. I think she's got like 3.5 mil on TikTok.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, she's got a big following. So it had to be done at some point. But yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it?
But I just think, she should have probably apologised when she done it, not 10 years later,
Oh, 100%. And I mean, I think everyone can see that. We don't know what she was like before, but like she said, she went through a bad time. She's obviously changed her life around. She's a great mum to her boys. So I think it's now like about living in the future, but definitely like when it was public knowledge before, she should have just spoken about it then. But
Yeah,
now
like someone said, if there
there's a lot
wasn't a
more to it.
newspaper article, she probably wouldn't have apologised. So in some ways, she's probably been forced to apologise, hasn't she?
Yeah, and apparently people have said, I don't know if it's true. Obviously, it's hearsay, but people are saying that she's been dropped by her management team, like social media management team, and all of that. So I don't know if that maybe has kind of made her feel like, yeah, do you know what? I need to apologise and admit to what I've done.
I didn't know that.
That's what people have been putting in the comments.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, obviously hearsay. That's what people are just saying. But
I just think
if that has happened,
don't come on TikTok.
Yeah,
people are going to find out, about it, and it was in the papers, wasn't it?
I just wonder what's happened for it to all of a sudden come out as an article.
Yeah, I did wonder that myself, to be fair, because I watch her like Angie, like we're doing her cooking videos or whatever it is, and with the boys and stuff. And and actually a few people on her videos had commented and wondered why like it hadn't been mentioned before. Or, do you know what I mean? It was, but again, there'd been no communication from her or anybody else that side, so everyone was getting really angry in the comments on her videos and stuff. So.
Yeah, I mean, that could have been something that, like, if she knew as to why it's come out now, she could have at least, like, addressed that, but I guess it might not be everyone's business. So...
Yeah.
I know who asked the son for articles. Yeah, she wouldn't have asked for that, though, would she? You know what I mean? You get hurt.
Well, I don't get what she would have got out of asking for that. What, losing followers and having a reputation?
Yeah, but I just think that at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how long ago it is. She's come on social media, and the past is always going to catch up with you. So maybe
100%.
she, kind of tackled it, but when she first came on, I don't know. But I suppose she didn't think it was going to come out.
Do you know what? Like, it's one of those things where it will be an uproar now, but it will blow over.
Yeah.
And that's what happened before. When it became public knowledge, there was an uproar about it. Everyone was posting videos, and then it blew over, and now it's come out again.
And you guarantee she'll lose followers, but then she'll gain them back again or something, it'll be like...
She'll probably gain more followers out of this, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the videos that she posts and things like that, like, obviously people are interested, like her dishing up dinner videos and with her boys and things like that. So, yeah, okay, she's done wrong. She's admitted to it, she's apologised. Now it's just overcoming that and building a future, really.
Yeah, yeah.
There's nothing else that she can do now.
Did you say she took money?
No, there was 2 donations.
Oh, she took them down, yeah.
And then, she raised it with her friend that put up the GoFundMe and got it cancelled down. So I believe when you cancel down a GoFundMe, you do have the option to refund within a certain amount of time. So whether they got refunded or not, I'm not 100% sure, because obviously none of us know when it got taken down. But yeah, you do have the option to refund.
Right. That's crazy. It is. Like I said, you probably get more followers out of it.
Yeah, it's going to be all over FYP tomorrow. Probably already is now, to be honest. But people will be going on to her. She'll get money just from the views on that video.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She's going to get money out of that, isn't she?
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, does she make a lot of money out of it?
Oh, there's an echo.
It's an echo. Does she make a lot of money? Out of her videos?
Well, I'd assume so. I mean, she's on 3.5 mil followers, and when I saw her video, it was on 335k likes.
How the hell do you make money out of videos? I don't get
I think it's how many likes you get. I don't know. I'm not one of these like content creators, but I think it's how many likes you get and how many views.
Oh, right, okay. It's all new to me. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. I mean, some people make a lot of money off this app.
Yeah, fair point.
Oh, there you go. Create a fund. So it's how many people view your video. 25p per view.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's not as if she's poor either. She's got a nice house and that, isn't she?
Which I'm sure that she's probably built up from obviously posting and having good content on social media.
Well, I wouldn't say it would be having, well, maybe she has good content now, but lying that you have cancer, I don't think, you know, I mean, that could cancel,
No.
that can cancel someone. It would probably cancel a celebrity. So why shouldn't it not cancel someone on TikTok?
Oh, 100%, yeah.
I mean, the house that she's in now.
Celebrity that lied about having cancer, you know, it doesn't matter how long ago, it'll probably be bloody cancelled off TV.
I mean, the house that she's in now, she said they moved from the house they were in because she was getting knocked on the door because they were wanting, like, signed autographs or whatever and stuff like that. So then they moved from that previous house to this house where it's, like, gated at the bottom of the property.
Oh, wow.
So,
just, you know, I think what annoyed me about this, you know what annoyed me about this now, she may be telling the truth. I don't buy that when she turned around and said my mental health. And I just thought, why can't, instead of excuses, because you've got an excuse now, haven't you? My mental health. Why can't you just put your hands up, and even if it is your mental health, don't even come on social media and say that. Just say, look, I did something I regret, you know, it was a long time ago, da-da-da. Do you know what I mean? She moved to Eastbourne.
Yeah.
She's brought mental health into it, like people with mental health lie about having cancer. You know, I can understand people lying because they don't want to lose someone. People do that. I wouldn't put that down to mental health. She just said it's because she didn't, you know, it's because she wanted the people to be close to her, you know, or something like that. That's not mental health. You've just given a reason. That's your reason, and that's because you probably didn't want to lose the people in your life, or you wanted those people to become close to you. Yeah, that's your reason, not mental health. She's given, you can say she's like saying this is the reason I wanted these people to be closer to me, but then saying it's my mental health. So which one is it?
Yeah, true.
I think people use the mental health card too loosely because they think that it will just help them get away with things. When in reality, whether it's your mental health or not, you still made up a disgusting, I don't know what the word is.
She can forgive herself. That was good of her. Oh, yeah. So that's the same as Bella Gibson as it used the same as Bella. People do say and do a lot due to their mental health. Yeah, but it's just, I've just explained. She's saying if you listen to the beginning of this video, right, and you'll see, listen to the beginning of the video here. Where is it now? Let me put it in. Brittany Miller. So listen to it.
It's a very difficult time for me, but I owe it to my followers and people that support me to tell you my truth. I also want to put a stop to the people that are twisting and exaggerating what actually happened. So I'm just going to go from the beginning. So back in 2017, I had extremely bad mental health. And at the time I didn't realise how bad. But it was bad. I was depressed, I was suicidal, I was lost, I was confused. I lost my partner.
Oh, sorry, trigger warning, I didn't hear that bit before.
My job. And there was lots of things in that year that led me to be mentally ill. I said something to someone within my immediate circle in confidence. One stupid sentence that I deeply regret. I said I had an illness, which was cancer. I didn't do this for malicious intent or to scam people. I did this out of desperation. I did it to keep the people close to me, to keep the people in my life close to me.
So she, she did it to keep for the people. I didn't hear about the unaliving bit, but however, she said she did it to keep the people close to her or something. Listen, I would never. Listen, I don't want to talk about this. The fact that she just said that she felt wanting to unalive herself. So she just silenced me. I don't want to talk on this anymore now.
Yeah.
Someone has done a shitty thing. I know it's a long time ago, but it's only just come out. But because this woman has just said, at the time I felt like not wanting to be here, well, that just shuts down the conversation, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Because obviously you're going to look like a shitty person if you continue talking about it. Do I agree that she put that in the video? No, I really don't agree that she did put it in that. That might have been how she felt at the time. And I get that, that's how she felt. But however, do I agree that she put that in the video? No. No, because like I said, it's just shut my conversation down because I'm just going to look like this shitty person carrying on talking about it. I didn't actually hear that on the first video. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, you dropped a 4 on popular, Ange. You need to get you back up to podium.
Oh, that's okay, doesn't it? I just don't feel she should have put that in the video. Because she maybe did feel that way, and my heart goes out to her if that's the case, yeah. But to me, it was like she'd done something wrong. You've done something wrong. Just own it and apologise. But you've now said I didn't want to be here anymore, and I felt like now you're pulling on people's heartstrings. Yeah, That might have been the case, and I have empathy for people that feel that way and go through that. But it's like you've done. Just why did you have to put that in the video? That's how you did that you felt like not being here because you're pulling on people's heartstrings now. When you've done something bad, just own it and say, I take accountability. I was going through a lot. I don't want to talk about what I was going through, but however, I apologise, and that's it. I think you can to say something like how you were feeling 10 years ago. It's people now are going to have that sympathy. And don't get me wrong, yes, I can understand it was a long time ago, but she still said something bad, and people shouldn't you've got to hold your hands up and take accountability for it.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I don't think she.
Right, I'm going to drop down anyway.
Thank you, Stephanie. I just don't think.
Yeah, thanks for having me up.
Thank you. I don't think she should have used her mental health at all in that video. The same. I read in 2015. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like now she's the victim. And yes, it was a long time ago, but you're not the victim because you did do something wrong. You lied about something quite serious. Own it. Do you know
I get that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
she's not the victim, but now she is the victim because she's
she's
played on her mental health. No, I'm not going to say that word played, but you know what I mean. I don't like that at all.
I mean, honestly, how many people on the set have done that?
Has she really taken accountability, though? Or she just said, I didn't want to be here anymore and just given an excuse as to why she said what she said? You know what I mean? So, I don't know. But listen, I'm not going to speak on it anymore because, it was a long time ago.
We need to talk about this.
And I don't know the whole situation, do you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, that's true.
But I just think, just say sorry and that's it, really. Do you know what I mean? You don't need to speak about anything else.
Yeah.
You're making her a victim. I've not made her a victim once, Elaine. She's made herself a victim. I just don't think she should have said about how she felt. I don't think she should put that in the video.
No. What?
But guys, however, it was a long time ago, isn't it?
Yes.
That's actually really affected me, what she said in that video, I'm not going to lie. I think just own up to it. That's it. So personal reasons, I don't want to speak on it, but you've just made people feel sorry for you. Right, who are we watching now?
I don't know. A few people before were saying that DG's in his hotel or something.
She gets hate daily. Listen, I don't think she should get hate daily. I've had my opinion. I'm not going to be hating on any other day. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to talk on it tomorrow. The rest of the day, I've just had my opinion, like anyone else. You know. But however, you know what social media is like. If you can't get off it, then because you know your past is going to hit you in the ass. Do you know what I mean? It's not my fault. It's the article. You know that came out with that. What they came out with.
Yeah, the Sun newspaper brought the article out.
Yeah, I don't know whether it just felt very I don't know, rehearsed. I think you're going to apologise. I don't know. Let's not talk about it anymore. Then anyway. So someone said that Loopy Law was kicking off. No, it's not.
She works in Ford customer service in Grimsby. Grimsby Ford customer services. I think that's where she works. But why not say Baz phoned your phone? You didn't.
Yeah, maybe it was twisted. Maybe we don't know the whole situation. We don't know how she was feeling. Maybe she was feeling that. I just think she should have left it out of the video because you know at the end of the day, she done wrong. She's not a victim. She done wrong. She's apologized, but at the same time made herself the victim. Does that make sense? You know, and I think
totally.
Even though it doesn't affect me directly, because it doesn't. Even I've got cancer. My mum's had, my family's had cancer. It doesn't affect me though. However, it might affect other people that have had cancer. That she's lied. You know, who is now, even now, as may see her as that other people are seeing this woman as a victim. You know, because of what she's saying about her mental health. She shouldn't have put that in the video. That's just my thoughts. And listen, I have a lot of empathy for people's mental health. You know that.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying, Smiles? I feel like I'm on repeat.
No, I honestly do, Ange. I totally get where you're coming from. I mean, when you listen to that recording back again.
Exactly, Tony. I apologise, but yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Guys, why was people saying that there's a drama on Loopy Laws?
I don't know. I'd seen a few comments saying that, but I didn't read them out.
There's no drama there, guys. I don't know what she's doing though. What's going on with Corey?
Well, that started well. You know that is, so I said something, no. Oh, Jake, tell my Liz. The person who WhatsApped me going, how the hell can you keep your cool? I don't know him, but I want to unalive him for you, and I can't stand the effing F-R-E-A-K. Don't worry, I'm not asked. Is that what he wanted? He wanted a conversation with my sister. Obviously, I'm going to interview them. Why would you say that? Don't say so, lady. Of course, it's do you know
I don't know what's going on in this life. What's happening here?
Somebody told me that in the comments.
What? Toxic tan? No. I don't know. And in regards to the different coloured skin comment, she didn't know what she could say or not say. But you can say the black person. Nice to call herself beach. No, you can. It's fine.
Somebody said that Dan had Corey's sister in the box.
Or tried to.
I don't think he has. He probably said it, but I don't think he has. Oh, he's saying he had contact. No, he hasn't. Because Corey, I doubt it, because Corey speaks to his sister. Why you believe everything that comes out of his mouth? Corey speaks to his sisters. I don't believe he did.
You've made her eye come.
Let's go into Corey's life.
I remember. Julia, how big do you think my son is now? How much do you think he's weighing?
Well, the way that you eat.
Stop being so fucking rude. This is my son we're speaking about, not me.
Alright, sorry. I reckon you weigh about 5 stone.
Corey,
a 6 month old lad.
Oh, £12.
£15 fee.
Ooh.
And apparently,
this is sisters in the box.
Apparently, someone got in the box and said that they were his sister, but don't know if it was his sister.
Bloody hell. I'm here, I was a bag. I don't want people to gift me. I don't get that stuff. It's not for me.
Don't worry about what they're saying over there, Courtney, when they turn around going, that was racist. It wasn't racist. I have had a person of colour text me and go, that wasn't racist in the slightest. And I would get AR in here, but truthfully, Courtney, that would mean I'd have to request him. And then, saying that, she could join my boxer in the battle though, couldn't she?
Everyone's saying it was Corey's sister.
Courtney, is your name Paige? I'm confused. My name's Courtney Paige. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
That's when she...
God. I have to request him.
Oh, please, for me, this one time.
Oh, God. What's the thumping noises? She's got a baby in her arms.
Sorry, I'm winding him.
They're saying that's his sister in the box.
Oh, for God's
Yeah, someone said it was his sister in the box.
Corey's box.
Someone said that it was his sister, Courtney, who was, and Corey was cam 2-ing, and she told Dan to F off.
Oh my God.
Say that again.
His sister only went into Dan's box after Corey spoke to her to ask if she knew him, and she didn't.
She's got no voice.
And Corey was cam 2-ing, but his sister told Dan to F off. I don't know how true it is, because...
You'd have to follow me back.
Who's he trying to get into the box?
You'd have to follow me back. Go and tell
They're
AR.
both his sisters. It was Courtney that went into Dan.
Why she wants to get AR in?
He's in the shower.
I don't know, I'm just reading the comments.
Yeah, same.
Will you be the best man at the wedding? At whose wedding?
Oh, she fancies AR's sisters.
Lovely sisters. I just don't understand why Dan is trying to bring this all to the app. Like, Dan is boring, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's really boring, Dan.
It's true. Corey was what then confirmed it was her.
So someone tagged me and said it was his sister because Corey said his nephew's name before, and it's in its name or something.
Baby Kettles, yeah.
I don't know.
He is literally with a man.
Clear as mud.
Honestly, I can't keep up with the comments sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
That's all he's having out of me. You need to
Fanny's two sisters are in there.
5k gift, that's all he's having. Tell him to request me and I'll give him a 5k gift, but he's got to meet my sister because my sister's obsessed with him. Right?
His nephew's name is...
We've got to give AR 5k to meet his sister.
The 5k gift too. You joking me?
Yeah, TC, I'm lost as well.
Yeah, that's the two of us. Three of
I was
us.
lost about 10 minutes ago.
He fancies AR and he said he'll give AR 5k if he goes in the box.
I've pretty much signed out.
Yeah.
Yes, I've just got out of the shower. Right, AR, I'm very sorry to have to tell you this, but my sister seems to be infatuated by you. She said, I got a favourite friend on with that. I said, who's that? Oh, I don't think it. I said, go on. And then she said, no, it's fine. And then, but I thought it was going to be something like you also. Let me put my towel on. I suggest you keep it off. Right, hold on. Wait. Oh, have you seen my potty trick?
What?
That's his dingling and slapping his...
What the hell was that?
I didn't notice.
His big shalong smiles.
Bloody hell.
Wow!
I think it's his feet.
Damage. Emotional damage.
And his feet, that's clapping, that is.
In the box they are when when we're battling. How do we do that? Because I saw Angie do it yesterday.
You sound heavy, Lulu.
It sounds
I was say, the seal.
Making request. Alright. Multi-guest. You press multi-guest. Go to the bottom right and then press multi-guest at the top.
He's got to make up somewhere. He looks kind of small in height. He's got a long third leg, ain't he?
Bloody hell, Diana. Tripod.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Tripod.
Oh my fucking god.
I just clung on to that.
Yeah.
How old are you?
28.
No, AR, she just had a kid, bro. And
I know, Lulu.
she said she likes you. I don't know whether she fancy. Well, I don't know actually, Courtney.
No, I don't fancy it. I got my baby, but yeah, thanks.
He's already another one then, no?
Yeah.
I think if you're going to become someone like just battles and shit, you're like a master of battles. I don't know what they call them. Then
Talker chat. Talker.
You can't be in drama there, no.
It's just, I think what it is the whole of the UK have gone to dramatise TikTok because they think that's where the view's at. But we just proved the other night that 30,000 people watch me and Valerie. Big up Rachel.
Yeah, but that's one thing though. That's one kind of battle in some ways, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? You can't do that all the time.
I bet we could.
Yeah, but that was just that one day.
We sat on 4K without an organised battle. Hey, MVP in the chat. MVP for
Rachel.
MVP for Lou. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Lauren. Big up Holly, Imma Dungarees, Claire, Rebella, Jane, Karen, Lisa. Thank you, everyone.
What do they call people, DJ, that just sit there battling? Like, there's a name for them, isn't it?
The same as what they'd call somebody who sits there not battle. Like, you still do TikTok. You're just using. You're just playing back.
Like masters in the bloody battlefield. You know what I mean? And they know how to play the game, and they've got massive community, and they just battle in it. There's a name for them. I can't remember though. Thank you, guys. I think you need a good community, though. I think you got a good community to start that off. You could do something. Battle Masters. That's it. Battle Masters.
I've got a boss community though. I've always had a boss community.
Why don't you try Go Live Pro? Don't know. That makes a difference then. All right, bye then.
Listen, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Pleasure to rub it in your face. Bye.
Care. Pro player. I was pandering to his big ego he's got. Get back in the box, guys. I don't mind DG, to be fair. Yeah. He's a hit and miss. Sometimes he annoys me. Sometimes he's all right. Cho is lovely. And yeah, she seems lovely too, yeah. Does anyone get back in the box, guys? Yeah, listen, I don't honestly mind DG. It's a hit and miss, isn't it? I think sometimes TikTok can go to people's heads and they start looking down on people. You know what I mean? They start looking down at people like, I'm not saying he's one of them, but there are people that do that. And they start looking at you, turning their nose up at you like, and they think that they are better than you. But they need to remember these people that battle constantly making loads of money, that they're actually begging. And they're actually making money by doing it that way. And that's people gifting their money. And I think they should stop. I'm not talking about DG, I'm not talking about him, by the way. But they should stop looking their nose down at other people's. Because we're in the drama side of things, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. Do you know what I mean? When you have your own business and you're making your own money, yeah, then have these opinions of me. But until you're doing that and you're sitting on TikTok, battling, begging, for other people's money, you cannot look down your nose on people. Exactly. It's like a beggar on a street, boy. And I'm not talking about the homeless, but I'm talking about some people that just beg. They've probably got a nice house, sit on the street begging. Wake up again. What do you mean, Gucci? Are you on TikTok? Are you or not on TikTok for money? No, because I didn't start out on TikTok for money. I started out on TikTok enjoying talking to people. I was opening the boxes for a long, long time before I started making money. For years, you can probably, I don't know if TikTok Leap go back then, but you can have a look. So, and I was still on here, and I wasn't making any money. I did the odd battle, and I really wasn't making money when I first came on TikTok. I was just liking the battle, just coming on, having a laugh. So I'd still be on here even if there wasn't money. But however, everyone needs a job. I would still have to make money somewhere else, or I'd probably go back on benefits. You look so jealous. Oh, Faithy, why am I looking jealous? Are you okay? I'm having an opinion, for God's sake, an opinion I'm entitled to. I'm not talking on DG at all. I'm just talking on people in general that do look their noses down on some people on this app, especially people that are on the drama side. They say they're negative, they say they're this, they say they're that. But this is the drama side. This is drama talk, which is what a lot of people enjoy. Yeah, but what I'm saying is the people that seem to look there, to be that person is people that do battles, that are making money on this app, and they need to remember they're making money from other people, and there's no different than actually going out now begging on the street. Because if you've got no content, then you're just sitting begging. Because every time you do a battle. Yeah, I do battles because I like to talk to different people. But however, as soon as you press that battle to accept, you're now begging. In a different kind of way, though. You're not actually going, you know what I mean? You're in love with DG. Oh my God, where does that come from? Are you okay? What? I'm not even talking about DG. I'm just talking about people we're talking about what someone called them battle masters. That's what we're talking about. People that just sit there battling. I'm not talking about DG. I'm not talking about Valerie. Valerie seems lovely. I'm talking about people in general because that's now what we're talking about. That's a conversation. I just noticed some people do turn their nose up at some people on this app. That's all I'm saying because they're making some money. But they need to remember how they're making that money. They haven't got their own business. It's not like a skill, you know what I mean? And you're going out to work. You're sitting there pressing the accept button, yeah? And you're battling for money. Oh, God. Since when I know there's another one, new one. Thank you. Listen, I think there are some, the people I like on this app, and people say, it's jealousy. It's nothing to do with jealousy. I'm not allowed a goddamn opinion. The people that I like Sadie. I think she's an amazing person because she has content. She doesn't sit there just battling. She has content. She brings content. She gives a lot of what people were saying to me away to charities, right? So I think that she's fantastic for that, right? She's giving away as well. Is she profiting? Yes. Yeah, absolutely. But however, no one else probably does that. I've said it, yeah. Valerie, I don't have a problem with Valerie. Who said I had a problem with Valerie? Why are you always twisting everything I'm saying? I think Valerie's nice. She seems nice. I do the FYP, Lou, and I'm on here quite a lot. So I do have content, love. Okay. I'm not saying DG doesn't have content. DG does have content. But I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about people that just battle. You do twist things around, don't you? Hi, Zayana. Hey, Smiles.
I know.
I know. I'm talking about people that battle. Not talking about DG. Not talking about Valerie. Not talking about any night person. I'm just telling you who I like and my opinion. I like Sadie. But however, I'm jealous. How am I jealous? How is it jealousy? When I'm just saying I love the fact that Sadie has content. She gives a lot away. I appreciate that. I think that's a lovely thing. I think she's she does come across really wacky and all that. She's got a little good setup there. I think she's doing amazing on here. But then you have some people that just battle 24/7, that don't have any content, that expect people to give them money for no content, for no entertainment, but to sit and battle.
Are people actually listening to what you're saying, Ange, or are they just ignoring it?
Yeah, this isn't just about DG. This is about everybody.
Yeah, DG does have content.
See, this is what I mean. When people say bitterness.
You're twisting everything. I'm not even talking about DG. We're talking about people that battle.
I think people need to open their ears more and actually listen rather than tap on a keyboard.
Valerie has good content. I'm not talking about Valerie. She seems lovely. I don't know the woman. But I'm not talking about Valerie either. Just because I happened to come up, because we stopped to battle, I decided to talk about people that battle all the time. You've got it into your head that I'm talking about them. No, I'm not.
I don't understand. Why can you not have a conversation without people twisting every bloody word?
Selective hearing, honestly. Oh my God, because I was talking about what did Alex call them? Battle masters. That's it. Who used to have good content. Listen, I don't really watch anyone to be on here, but at least he has some content. Do you know what I mean? Which he does. You either like him or you don't. Thank you, Christine. I don't know. That's what someone said. They're called battle masters. I wouldn't have a bloody clue.
It's crazy, man. But this is a very good example.
Go away. Come back when you're on a 40 gifting level. See you later.
This is a very good example, right, Ange? This is a very good example about what you say about your words being twisted. This is a very good example of that.
I don't mind DG. I've said that many times. It's like it's a hit and miss with DG. Sometimes I like him, sometimes I don't. He probably thinks the same as me. I don't care. But I don't mind the guy. Some people are nuts on there. I know, they're actually nuts. I swear to God, they're nuts. They twist Angie's words constantly. It's so bad. I know.
That's what I mean. This is a pure example.
It was just because someone said Battle Masters, we got speaking about that, but all of a sudden I'm now talking on DG and bloody... What? If I was talking on DG, I've spoken on them before, I'd talk on them. Do you know what I mean? I don't need your permission. But however, I'm not. Bloody hell, people are nuts, man. Bloody hell.
Oh, you just couldn't make this shit up, could you?
Oh, God. And then DJ was saying things like I was about how much money. No, that was Corey. I didn't give a shit how much money he earned. If he can earn that, well done to him. Do you know what I mean?
It's mental.
Oh, DJ's people, they're probably over there now staring in comments. Oh, my God.
What, like they do every day? It's no different.
Yeah. But yeah, they don't want to comment on what Corey said, though, because he's a man. It's all these women here. They're so scared. They haven't got no backbone to stand up to a man and say, Corey, why would you say that? Or, Corey, why are you looking at DG's TikTok clip? You know what I mean? But you want to see her questioning me because I'm a woman.
Marie, I've got 3 words. Well, actually, I don't know how many words this is, but I'll say it to you. If you don't like me, then don't watch. I'm not two-faced or one-faced, as you put it. I ain't bothered about what you say. I really ain't. But talking to people like a piece of shit is not a very nice thing to have, is it? Kind of makes you look a bit desperate, maybe.
Yeah. It's weird. People are weird. You know what I find also with a lot of people that do that is what a lot of people say.
How the hell have I been commenting negative stuff all day? Are you actually having a laugh? I've been in this box laughing my arse off because I've been having a good time. How is that commenting negativity? Get a life.
Yeah. As I say, you know what? When people say things like about your life, oh, you just sit there and drink, you do this, you sit in your box room, you're living in your mum's house, and I'm like, are you so unhappy in your own life? Because what does it matter to you where I sit in my house, what I do in my house? You honestly, these people are so, because you know what they do? They want to look at my life and say, oh, her life is so miserable, it makes my life feel better, because your life is so bad. Because I've never, ever judged my life with anyone else. I've never judged myself with anyone else, but they judge theirs with me. They do, because they say that all the time. You sit in a box room with your mum, you're a pisshead, you sit and you're sick, you got to smell a piss. Well, what's it to do with you if I do? Are you comparing your life to me? Is your life that bad? Do you watch me think, oh, Angie's life's really bad, it makes mine feel better? Then you need to look at your own life. If that's how if that's what you're thinking up here. If you're thinking, at least her life's worse than mine. You see what I mean?
If I overspoke,
I don't compare. You know, they say, oh, you got no kids, I've got this, and I've got this. Oh, I've got a nice house, I've got kids. Well, good for you. You're not happy, though, in your life, are you? If you're comparing. If you're kind of thinking, you know, wow, it could be worse.
If I overspoke you, Angie, I apologise.
Yeah, and I think people, no, you're not obviously smart, you're not honestly. I think people, right, they you know what they're jealous of? The fact that I don't care, and they do. I don't care what people say about me and things, and it bothers them that I don't care, because they probably wish they didn't care about their life. They wish they could sit there and didn't have the worries that they have. They wish they could sit there and actually, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's true, yes. And they're trying to affect me, and it doesn't work, and it's very weird. Well, they say if I've got an opinion, it's because you're jealous. What am I jealous of? Good for you. Oh, thank you, Tina. People are strange. Honestly, a lot of unhappy people in their life.
Isn't there just?
Money goes to people's head is another thing, is because people think they've got a bit of money in their bank, or they've got this nice house, they've got this, or they, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But are you happy?
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Probably not.
Oh, God, I have to laugh.
Yeah. Money at the end of the day is not going to buy your health. And your health is your wealth.
You're right down there, Sayana.
Money's the root to all evil, as they say.
Yeah, but I'd still rather be, if I was to be miserable, I'd rather be rich and miserable than poor and miserable, and I'd rather have money than not have money, do you know what I mean? But however, I'm not jealous of anyone on this app, I'm not jealous of anyone's life. Good for you. Money would buy you oh yes.
It's all about living within your means.
Oh?
All about living within your means.
Yeah, I think money can buy, you know, certain things in regards to your health and a certain degree, yeah.
I think someone wants the box, Ange.
There's loads of people that live on finance. Not really rich.
Good evening, ladies.
Hi, Chloe, you alright?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How's it going?
Yeah, all good, thanks. All good. You alright, Smiles?
Yeah, I'm all good.
That's true,
You?
Michelle. That's true.
Yeah, not bad.
Money goes to people's heads, unfortunately.
It does indeed.
Yeah.
So what's going on with this popular number 4 now, I see. When has that got to be done by?
Oh yeah, no, it's fine. I'll stay there because no, I'll never get there now. I think I don't know who these people are. It's they're big. They've got big gifters there. Do you know what I mean?
People want to see in the comments and make me die.
I know it's changed. It's changed now, isn't it? Oh, it's 11 o'clock now. It's 11 o'clock. It's already reset at 11. I came number 4, I think. So I got a little badge.
I'm sorry, I had to laugh. Sorry, I snorted.
What's strange is they give you stick, but they are still watching. I know. It's bizarre. You know, they sit there and say, oh, that's disgusting. You sicked all over your puss in the cat's puss is not good. You sit in the box, you must stink to. But you're sitting here watching me because how do you know all this if you're not watching me?
God.
Just can't.
People are jealous that I've probably got a carefree life and they're actually in debt and financial ruins and probably getting a divorce and
No, Gail.
I'm just carefree.
I'm just in a happy mood.
I know, eternity. Oh, I don't even care what people say.
I just can't deny with something. Oh, cross. Stop laughing, man. Stop laughing.
You inspire me every day. Oh, well, thank you, Saint. Thank you so much. Exactly, you are, Smiles.
Oh, I'm just laughing at stupid people.
Stupid. There was a lot of stupid people.
Honestly.
Oh, I just can't cope tonight. It's hilarious. About to take the next lot eternity. Not halfway there yet. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my days. Heaven forbid that we actually laugh.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah.
I need to move anywhere.
I forgot I just got the giggles, guys. Oh. But I'm going to mention my book because you've been such a light to my darkness. Oh, well, thank you, Saint.
And calm.
Thank you. It's good to laugh. Better to laugh than cry.
I just...
You've got the giggles. You've got the giggles. We'll have that. We'll have what you want, Smiles.
I'm sorry. It's just honestly, it's just stupid people. I just like
stupid people all around.
Oh bloody hell! That's it. I'm calm.
You calm?
No, I was trying to be. Oh, Jesus.
Angie, you are ray of sunshine. Thank you, FYP.
Oh, Jesus.
Thank you, guys. Oh. ladies with smiles, for God's sake. These comments are funny, aren't they?
Now you know why I'm laughing so much. Oh, freaking heck.
What did everyone get up to
Charge my
today?
phone.
Oh, flipping heck.
Right, leave that on charge.
Oh, God. Oh.
See, are you on yet? She's probably not on yet, is she?
What did you do today, Ange?
The same, really. The same. I might come off now, though. I know.
She's normally on about.
Getting early night.
Yeah, she's on.
Yeah, I'm going to come off now anyway, guys. I need an early night.
Okie doke, Ange.
Night, everybody. Speak to you in the morning. Night, guys. Thank you for all your support, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.